Hi and welcome along to ArsenalFanTV. So it all comes down to this. The final game of the season, Arsenal versus Everton. We have to win to get into the Champions League and hope that Liverpool slip up against Middlesbrough, either get a draw or lose at home at Anfield. Very, very unlikely. But if that happens and we win, we're into the Champions League places. We don't deserve to be in Champions League places, if I'm being honest. Our season has been, in the Premier League anyway, has been poor, very poor. And we've lost 9 games this season. Now, we've been on a good run recently. And, you know, that gives us hope. I think we will win the last game of the season, even though Everton have done brilliantly against us so far this season. They have got Ronald Koeman, who's got a great record against Arsene Wenger. But we've been breaking hoodoos recently. We did it against Stoke. We did it against Southampton. We did it against Mourinho. And I fully expect us to do it against Koeman's team. However, as I said, we're relying on a miracle at Anfield. And whilst there was a miracle at Anfield in '89, I don't expect there to be a miracle at Anfield in 2017. I think they'll get the job done. And I think we will be playing Europa League football next season. And that's just the reality of it. We may be in Macedonia. We may be in the Ukraine. We may be in Albania. We may be playing in Israel. That is the reality of the situation. And we've got nobody to blame apart from ourselves. Blaming teams being on the beach and all that. No one to blame apart from ourselves. We've lost 9 games this season. 9. And it's a real defining game this weekend because it could be the last time that we see Arsene Wenger. We still don't know what's happening. He said at his press conference that there's going to be a board meeting and probably we'll get a decision, you know, after the FA Cup. It could be the last time we see Alexis Sanchez, world-class player on 23 goals this season and 10 assists. Brilliant season by him. He's been brilliant since he's come to us. But the guy wants to win things. The guy's an ambitious guy. And we could lose him. We could lose Mesut Ozil. All right, I know he started off the season really well. He's had a dip. There's people there saying, oh, let him go. But for me, still a world-class player. And if you want to have a top team, you want to keep your best players. You want to keep your world-class players. And Ozil is one of those. So it could be, you know, it could be a real defining game. Oxlade-Chamberlain is still injured. Will he be back next year? Laurent Koscielny's injured for the game as well, by the looks of it. And as I said, listen, I think we will get a win in the game. I think we will beat Everton. But what sort of Arsenal are we going to be left with for next season? Will the manager be there? It's still so much uncertainty. And when they do their lap of honour around the pitch at the end of the game, I hope that the fans do stay and, you know, do clap them off because we're supporters and we want to show them that, you know, we're still behind them, but something fundamental is going to happen, you know, at the end of the season. We need decisions. We need tough decisions all around at the club. So I'm going for an Arsenal win in the game. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I'd also like you to let me know what mark you would give Arsenal's season in the Premier League, not FA Cup, not Champions League. What would you give Arsenal's season in the Premier League out of 10? From 1 to 10, what would you mark it? I'd like you to leave that in the comments as well. But it's the last game of the season, Sunday. Traumatic season it's been. Let's hope we can go out with a win. Let's hope for a miracle at Anfield. And you never know. Remember last year? Last game, we were in 3rd place. Tottenham, they're going to Newcastle. Newcastle relegated already. Just like Middlesbrough are now. Easy game for Tottenham. Probably win about 5-0. We've got no chance of getting that 2nd place. Who knows?